Have you watched a friend's typing bubble hover in a chat app? Or managed to react instantly to a sneak attack in a multiplayer game? Getting data across the country that fast feels like magic. It didn't always work this way. In the early days of the internet, you had to constantly hit the refresh button to see if you had a new message. Today, the connection stays open, waiting to hand you new information the second it exists. To make that instant connection happen, developers generally rely on one of two technologies: WebSockets or Socket.io. Think of WebSockets like a pair of direct, raw walkie-talkies. Socket.io, on the other hand, is more like a fully staffed dispatch center. Deciding between a raw, open channel and a feature-rich toolkit is a huge choice when building an interactive app. Let's look at why. WebSockets create an open, two-way data pipeline between you and a server. It moves at extreme speeds, uses little memory, and works on modern browsers. But if your signal drops, the pipeline snaps. Any data sent during that blip disappears into the void. To recover from that, a programmer has to write their own manual instructions. They teach the app to notice the connection died and ask the server to repeat anything it missed. The same goes for organizing people. If you want to assign players to separate theme rooms, you have to build that sorting system from scratch. WebSockets give you total speed and control, but they leave the job of building safety nets and organization entirely up to the developer. Now look at Socket.io. This prepackaged toolkit is built on top of WebSockets, adding a layer of management over the raw pipeline. If the raw connection snaps, this library automatically steps in. It catches spilling data particles and stores them in a holding tank. It will keep trying to reconnect you in the background. The moment you're back online, it feeds those saved messages back into the pipeline so you miss nothing. It also has built-in features like rooms. This allows a server to broadcast a message to a specific group of users without writing custom routing code. The trade-off is that this management adds extra weight to every message. You trade a small amount of speed for a lot of extra safety. Socket.io handles the most frustrating parts of real-time networking for you, providing a robust safety net out of the box. Success brings its own challenges. What happens when your app becomes popular and a single server can no longer handle all those connections? Scaling with WebSockets is fairly straightforward. You just add more parallel servers and more raw pipelines. While this is hard to build at first, it runs very fast because each server works completely on its own without needing to check in with the others. But with Socket.io, adding dispatch centers creates a crisis. If user A is on server 1 and user B is on server 2, the servers can't talk. To fix this, you must build a shared message board in the middle to keep them in sync. Managing that shared message board adds extra work for the engineering team. It's a secondary layer that has to be monitored and maintained constantly. The features making Socket.io easy for a small app are the very things that make it a complex puzzle when you have millions of users. So how do you decide which one to use? Raw WebSockets are the best choice for anything that needs the absolute lowest delay, like competitive gaming or live stock market tickers. Socket.io is the go-to for collaborative office tools, chat apps, or getting a new product launched quickly without having to build your own safety features from scratch. Ultimately, WebSockets give you raw, fast pipes, while Socket.io provides a complete plumbing system with its own valves and storage tanks. Next time you see a live reaction in an app, you'll know a lot of invisible infrastructure is working behind the scenes to make it happen instantly.